Hey everyone, it's Laurie Blomer here. It is Sunday, April 27th, 2025, and I'm here for this week's card pull for spiritual reflection and spiritual inspiration. I like to call it a helpful lens through which to view your life's experiences in a way that helps you grow and become a better human being, also helps you become more self-aware, and also hopefully find some inspiration as well. Each week I work with a deck that I just feel inspired to work with. There's nothing really premeditated in that way where I think far in advance what deck I want to work with. I kind of wake up on a given Sunday and say, which deck is it going to be? It's an absolutely gorgeous day today where I am. Sun is bright, clouds are moving, it's very windy, so you might see the lighting change as I talk here, but I wanted to work with a deck that had sort of a light heart about it as well, and the deck I'm working with today is called The Answer is Simple, and this is one of Sonia Choquette's decks. I like her decks. They tend to be very well-rounded and thought-provoking. They're not just a bunch of nice affirmations. They really get you thinking. So I've just been shuffling as I've been talking here, sort of honing in on that query, you know, of inspiration, reflection, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to share with you what jumps out to me as sort of my focus for the week. Intuitively, how this card speaks to me about what I have coming up for the course of the week and what I do want to focus on. And I encourage you to do the same thing. You know what's going on for your week. You know what you want to focus on. You know what you're trying to accomplish. And if you have a deck of your own, you're welcome to pull a card as well, just to have it be a little bit granular, a little bit more specific to your life, and look at the two cards together and see what they have to say. As I said, I've been shuffling as I've been talking, so I'm just going to split the deck, and whichever one my thumb is on is the card that I'm going to pull. So I'm going to go with this one, and the card is Decorate. What a sweet image that is. I mean, is that cute or what? It's card number 50. In numerology, when we look at, we always put digits together and reduce to one digit. Well, this represents both 5 in numerology, the energy of 5, but the 0 is significant as well. It means it adds some intensity to it. So 5 is the number of change, adventure, exploration, and I just love this bird who's being helped by these little fairies, you know, beautifying themselves. And I'm just going to give you very simply what my takeaway is. The idea of decorating to me is embellishing, enhancing what's already there. Decorating to me isn't like putting on a costume or creating a false front. It means I'm taking what's there and I'm sort of honing in on specific pieces of it and enhancing them for the world to see, so they're visible to both me and to anyone else. You might not know this, but there's an archangel. Her name is Archangel Jophiel, Jophiel, Jophiel. Jophiel is the archangel of beautification. She's also called the antidepressant angel. She beautifies thoughts. She beautifies spaces. She's considered to be a patroness, if you will, of those who beautify. Think estheticians, interior decorators. Feng Shui, for example, would be an aspect of beautification of spaces as well. But it's the idea of Archangel Jophiel as the antidepressant angel. If we lift up the energy, the mood, the joy of a space, that also means that we have more energy and optimism to be able to do other things. It's very hard when we're in a closed, negative state of thinking to be able to think beyond the limitations that present themselves to us, or so they appear. So this idea of making something beautiful just for the joy of it means in a joyful state, we often can find ourselves capable of doing and thinking about other things and being in a more expansive way. I also think, and this is just my takeaway as well, these two fairies, they're decorating the space, but they're also decorating this little bird. And it makes me think of people that I care about who may not be able to see or fully recognize or acknowledge their own beauty. And the idea that this week I could also remind people of their own beauty in and out, so that they can see that and understand that they're appreciated for the beauty that the way that they beautify spaces by just them being themselves and beautify moments and so on. So I think this to me is a card of appreciation. And the energy of 5 in numerology is change, adventure. So it might be, this is a good week to step out on a whim. Maybe try a different way of wearing your hair or clothing. to think about the image that you want to project into the world. It might be a good week to look at a room in my house and say, you know what? I'm kind of ready to change this. Maybe a new paint color, maybe just move the furniture around, or maybe just add a few elements that make it more homey, more comfortable, bring more joy to it, bring more joy to yourself when you're in it. So I would think broadly about this one. And obviously have some fun with this. This is a fun deck. And again, this idea of 50 or 5 energy being about change, about adventure. Mix it up a little bit. Have some fun with it. So there you go. Just some thoughts. I certainly honor however this jumps to you and however it jumps out to you, and however it inspires you, and I hope you have some fun with it. Again, my name is Laurie Blomer. My website's laurieblomer.com. My email address is laurieblomerpsychic@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Would love to work with you. And I just hope you have a wonderful week, making yourself and others around you feel beautiful. Thanks for watching.